Hi everyone, I just wanted to touch base with you during these really strange and unprecedented times. And I have to say, I've never been so happy to have a fully operational home office. Whilst it's really empty without my team, I am delighted to report that we are able to continue to work fully, and we're running things just the way we would do, but just remotely. And I'm pleased to report that the family and the boys and the team are all well. And for those of you that I've been able to speak to, I understand that you're all well too. I just wanted to give you an update really on how we're finding things currently. Interestingly, we were really busy until the latter part of last week, but with lockdown, everything's frozen. The phone is still ringing, bizarrely, but I think everyone's just coming to terms with their new life and the new way of living. And we're just taking everything on a day-to-day basis. For the time being, we're following government guidelines, we've suspended all viewings, and we're just going to use this time to talk to our extensive client base and really get the opportunity to know what they're looking for, so that when this all ends, we are fully up to speed and we can try and put some deals together. We didn't get the opportunity to do this over Christmas, which is normally when we do, so yeah, we're actually quite looking forward to doing this now. For those of you that have got sales agreed, Jackie's working tirelessly to ensure that we get them over the line. Obviously, there's been new conversations around whether or not transactions are still going to be able to go ahead. Removals last week were the major problem, with completion dates not being able to be set and people being advised not to exchange. So it's take it on a day-to-day basis at the moment, and we will update you all as and when we know. There were actually, ahead of this, insurances being offered a few weeks ago for aborted transactions due to coronavirus, so that would cover survey fees and removals and so forth. So I've got some information about those. I don't know if they're still being offered, but I'm very happy to put you in touch with my contacts if you'd like to know any more about that. So I thought I would chat to you as well about what my personal view is about what's going to happen after coronavirus to the housing market, and what the view is of my clients that I'm talking to who don't live down here and who are possibly considering relocating. I can see actually that once we have some clarity around coronavirus, there will be a huge bounce in the market, and I can see this being twofold for a couple of reasons actually. We had a really busy final quarter, and January just went bonkers. We normally get really busy in kind of March, April time, but literally from the first week in January, everybody just started calling. We were really busy with viewings, instructions, valuations. Everybody just seemed to be really positive, having got Brexit and Christmas out of the way. And it seemed that everyone wanted to move this year. And I think the only thing that stopped that momentum is just coronavirus at the moment. That said, there's always going to be a requirement and a desire for people to move. And I think following this, everyone's kind of reassessing things. In particular, families are reassessing life and where they want their children to live. You know, do they still want to be in big cities? I'm sort of hearing that they don't really. And I think we're going to see a lot of movement, and I think that could be for financial reasons or people now wanting to be closer to their families. So I can see across the country there's going to be a huge increase in transactions actually. And I think particularly for us locally, there's going to be a huge desire for people to relocate out of cities and flee to the coast and countryside. So we are very lucky that Poole and Bournemouth have such great transport links and really easy access to London. So I think a lot of people will end up buying down here. They can still commute to town as and when they need to, but it's going to allow their families a much better and safer way of life. So what are we doing about things for the foreseeable future? We have a fantastic marketing company who we work with remotely on a daily basis. They're going to maximise our online exposure. Rightmove are reporting really high visits. Many people are at home. Well, everyone should be at home. A lot of them sort of shopping online, looking at properties, a bit like they do at Christmas, which is always a traditionally busy time for Rightmove. So we're seeing real spikes in activity. We want to make sure that we make the most of this time. So we're continuing to invest heavily in our marketing through Rightmove. We are continuing to list all of our properties as premium listings and featured properties, and we will give you the best exposure that we can. As you know, it's always been my preference to conduct viewings in person whenever this is possible, and I'm not a mad fan of videos because I like to meet people and, you know, not just talk to them about the house but talk to them about everything the area's got to offer. But this isn't possible at the moment, so we are in the process of creating video tours for all of our properties, whether that's sales or lettings. We have a number of assets, so we're able to do that with the help of Darren, our photographer. So those should all be online in the next week to 10 days. But as an agent, we're not just about selling properties. We really enjoy offering added value to our clients, and I've been really conscious about promoting that really over the last 6 to 12 months. So I've been working behind the scenes on some local area guides and some video tours. I often spend a couple of hours with my clients in the car when they come down. I like to pick them up from the station or just drive them around the area, show them my favourite places, show them where the beaches are, show them where footpaths are. So I thought it was worth investing these and actually putting them on videos so that everybody could benefit from them, and people could research the area before visiting. So I'm in the process of putting those together now. The videos consist of me driving around and giving commentary on the key roads and amenities in, I think it's 8 or 10 of the local areas, so Sandbanks, Lilliput, Camphor Cliffs. A lot of people ask me, you know, where does Camphor Cliffs end? Where does Lilliput start? So I thought, well, I'll just, you know, cover that off with some videos. So I've done that, and I have also visited my top 10 local places, so places like the Harbour Heights, the Haven, the local beaches, just doing a kind of 60-second video tour on it so people can see it for themselves, and they can have a look before they come down. So those will be live, we hope, next week. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just going to be staying in touch with you on a regular basis. I'm always here for a video call, a chat, whether you want to, you know, have a conversation about a property you've seen online. And of course, I'll be posting more of these videos as and when I know more and as things progress. So I'll keep you all as updated as I possibly can. But in the meantime, on behalf of myself and the team, we wish you well. Please stay safe. Please keep in touch. All right, best wishes.